Your Excellency, we pass a resolution, a copy, and I make reference to that resolution, where we had a serious introspection following the events after 2017 and following the handshake. And we said that we are the third ranking political party, Your Excellency, after Jubilee, ODM, and then WIPA. We don't want to be left out there. We want to be at the table. And thank you for accepting us, because we have now come to the table. Yeah? And so that we had a serious open discussion when we said we will support His Excellency the President in his fight against corruption, and reservedly from the floor of the Senate, from the floor of the National Assembly, from every county floor. And we also stand with you in uniting the nation and doing away with the ghost of tribalism, because election time in this country has become wartime. We really must help you to unite this country. And we also said that we, of course, building the bridges initiative, we appreciate a member of this party participates. And so over all these issues, including your Agenda 4, which we recognize as a building pillar towards achieving Vision 20.
Came to Makwani when we were launching the standard gauge railway. You agreed to do one very important thing, is give titles to those people. And trust me, that is something that you have done that will live in their memories long after, because it's a legacy. So we are here to say that we're willing to work with you. We might be very few here, but this is easily a group that you can use for purposes of your strategy and brain power for the things that you want to advance in the food security.
Number 3, Excellency, is just to re-emphasize the issue on maize. Right now we have harvested in the entire region except Trans Nzoia, which is starting now. The cereals boards are full to brim, so farmers will not deliver. I want to urge Your Excellency that your government designs a policy. Maize that filters in from Uganda and Tanzania cannot destabilize our cereals market. It is maize from outside, from Mexico, from Ukraine, from South Africa, that destabilizes the farmer. So if we can be able to check that. But more importantly for the maize farmer, Your Excellency, if your agriculture ministry can restore GMR, guaranteed minimum returns for the farmer, where government cushion the farmer, plant maize, but will take at this price. My 4th point, Your Excellency, is the subsidy on farming. When you give out fertilizers, like Governor Haemba said, let it not be limited to maize, because the farmers of coffee, they need this fertilizer. The farmers of cotton, they need this fertilizer. Let subsidies be available to all farmers so that production in all sectors can be able to grow.
Tukubaliane that our politics doesn't have to be the politics of exclusion. That lazima tushinde kwa sababu tukishinda hatutakuwa kwa serikali. No, it must be inclusive. So that after we enter our politics and our politics are over, it is important for us to be inclusive. And that is why I've reached out to my brother, Stephen, said, come, let's work together. Yeah? There are areas where he has very strong traits that can help this country greatly. I have told, my brother Raila the same, come, let's work together. There are also areas that he can also contribute immensely. Why leave those brains outside? You see, we bring them inside ndio tusaidie kujenga. Hao ni namna gani wenzangu? This is the way to build a solid country. This is the way to build a solid country. This is the way to move a country forward. And we've had an opportunity before we came out to discuss a number of issues that affect the counties where you come from. But I can also promise you that we were not just focused on issues related to Kambani. We were also talking about matters that affect the country as a whole. Because he's a national leader and he needs to look at the country in its totality. So yes, we were doing specific things about the things that concern you, which we went through, but we were also discussing larger issues that relate to the country in totality, to our region, and how we can better position ourselves as a country going forward. And we can't do that with disunity and disharmony. I welcome very much at your invitation for us to meet on the ground. Because at the end of the day, if wananchi are happy, if wananchi see us together, that also encourages people to also come closer together. Let's work together. We are brothers and sisters at the end of the day. We have no other country but Kenya to call ours, right? And when you see us now reaching out, tumekutana, sijui Kalonzo ameenda kufanya kazi hii, au mwingine ameenda kufanya hii. Tuache ile siasa ya kusema ati huyu amenunuliwa huyu. He is still the party leader of Wiper, right? But we need to engage each other in order to tusaidiane kazi ama ni namna gani jameni?